Hello, 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 my fine folk. Welcome to Make and Break. I have changed a bit. We've changed quite a bit this week. Some of it should be subtle, some of it you might notice immediately, but I've made little tweaks and changes to it. So, everybody currently in chat, I will explain this probably 1,000 times today and probably 1,000 times in the future. But we have now started a raffle. So if you type exclamation mark raffle and a number after it, you buy a ticket. And at the end of our first 2 hours of stream, whoever wins the raffle gets to figure out what we're doing for our speed sketch. So we're not doing voting anymore. I'm not doing the voting channel for now. We're going to see how it all works out. But yeah, so everyone sign up for the raffle, and someone's going to be the lucky winner, and you get to direct the final hour of stream. CQTK has 7 tickets already, so you're good. My command kind of broke a little bit. We all saw that, but we'll figure it out. It'll be easy. We'll figure all that stuff out eventually. I'm just practicing right now. So yeah, if you all want to join the raffle, if you want a chance at winning the final hour of stream, go for it. Everybody has already been earning Streamlabs points. I'm calling them pointieras for now. Everybody's been earning points since you've all been here. You've been earning points for a while. I think it has to be maximum 10. I think you get a maximum of 10. Maybe you can do 10 and 10 and 10 and 10 and 10 over and over and over again, but I think it's 10 max. But yeah. So anyway, there's some stuff. So that's going to run in the background. Everybody that's watching on YouTube, sorry that's so confusing. I guess it'll make sense eventually if you watch live. Come watch live. Do we have a command to check points? Yes. So it should be exclamation point points. Also, you have exclamation point help to give you access to a bunch of help commands. So that should work. If it doesn't, let me know, and we'll figure all that out. But yeah, so that's it. That's all there is to it. So we're going to sit and kind of iron this out today. So sorry if it's a little bit of a chaotic mess. But yeah, that's all there is to it. So I will see you all on the other side as I start some music and I start making some normal 3D models. I think I do want to still keep things themed as best as I can, but we're just going to see how it works out here in the first little bit. So yeah, anyway, let's begin with some stuff here. Okay, so I'm going to pop on a cylinder to start with. I am making myself an astral projection thing. I got inspired by my Animal Crossing village. So we're just doing some weird Animal Crossing sort of build stuff. So that's what we're going for today. So I'm not going to think too hard about what we're doing. I'm just going to go ahead and make some stuff. This is the first sketch I've done in a hot minute that isn't like for the game that I'm working on. Oh, so you're gonna give T some of your points. That's nice. That's very kind of you. Okay, so we're gonna iron all this out. If anybody has any criticism, feel free to share it. That is perfectly a-okay with me. But yeah, so we're just gonna work towards this goal now. Okay, so let's go ahead and go for this. Hey, look at you giving people points. I think everybody's got a lot of points. I don't think you need to worry about giving too many points, but you're welcome to if you like to. All right, so I'm going to get started just kind of going simple on this. CQDK, you are very sweet. You are a lovely person. I got 1 point. Joe doesn't like it, whatever it is. Excited for the raffle? Well, good. I'm excited for the raffle too. I have no idea how it's going to turn out. We'll see. Joe, if you don't like it, then honestly, that's a fair opinion, and I value your opinion. All right, so let's get going on making some bricks. My sense of scale is already pretty bad going into this, so this is going to go really well. Okay, so I got what is effectively a single brick, right? I'm going to throw on a bevel. We're going to give that a 4, and I'm going to see if maybe I can pop that up just a little bit. Maybe like that will do. I like that. That's a good looking brick. Bee in the boat emote? There's a bee in the boat emote? Where is that? Oh, it's at the top. That is nice looking. I like that. All right, so I'm just telling you right now, today's gonna be a chaos stream, and that's perfectly okay with me. So if you don't like chaos, then good luck today. Today's gonna be a wild one. Let's set that origin to geometry, and let's pop this guy up to 0 so we can follow that curve. That is really cute. There we go. Okay, so. Hey, thanks for doing some abouts. Are the commands working, by the way? If any command doesn't work, please let me know. Ideally, if you could let me know on Discord, but you can just post it in chat if you have to. I don't mind. I just need to know what's going on, because it's all whisper, so I can't see it on your end. So if it doesn't work, let me know. That's all there is to it. All right, so we're going to do that, and then I'm going to pop ourselves on a curve modifier. How many points do you have? Does it not give you a point value? Does it not say anything? Oh no, it doesn't work. Well, you know, I kind of had a feeling that might happen. Tell you what, we might take a moment a little bit during stream to try and fix all that. Hello? Maybe you don't receive whispers. You want to know if the give command works? I'm sure the give command does work because it's set by default. I'm pretty sure it does work. Hey, there we go. Okay, so let's put that at 0. You're not getting whisper chat. I'm not sure why that's not working for you. Just to put that out there. I'm sure it is a setting that you can just change, but I don't know how you would change it. Okay, so this is weird. There we go. 180. Doesn't work at all. Well, that's weird. Huh. Well, that's always fun. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sit and think how that works then. There we go. That's what I wanted. The whisper is obnoxious, not memeing. I don't like it. Okay, so the whispers aren't working. What is whisper doing? Can you explain it to me? Because if you tell me what's going on, I can probably fix it pretty easily here. But I don't know what's going on. Let me pop on over to Streamlabs real quick. One moment. One moment. This is going to be, like I said, this is going to be a chaos stream. It sends me a PM and just instead of just putting it in chat. I didn't want to crowd chat. I thought a whisper was going to send you a whisper in chat that nobody else saw. That's annoying. That is pretty annoying. Okay, so point should work. What else is messed up? Let's go ahead and get rid of that as a command. Yep, that works. It sent you a PM. I'm going to make that stop, though. Don't you worry. I kind of didn't think it would work that way. So I'm just double checking that these are not whispers anymore. But I want to keep people from spamming. So I got to add a couple of settings real quick. So I'm just going to do this real fast. Oh, thank you for the free hydrate. I'm going to hydrate in just a moment. Okay, so that will go into chat with a cooldown of 1, and this is going to go into chat with a cooldown of 1. Okay, you all let me know if anything else changes. I think I fixed it. Anyway, Chaos Stream incoming. Let's get rid of that cylinder for now. There we go. That's what you like to see. Now, if there was some way that I could make it so that people don't just fill chat in with that, that would be great, but I don't know if I have that option. So I guess we're just going to play it by ear. Love Chaos's stream? I also love Chaos's stream. Chaos is a great streamer. You know what? Anybody who doesn't watch Chaos, go watch Chaos. Chaos is a great streamer. Their stuff's so fun. Oh, there we go. Okay. I already can't keep up with chat. So, this is gonna be nuts. I might force this to be a whisper, but we'll get there when we get there, I guess. Oh god, this is gonna be a travesty. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my best. We're all gonna see how this works out, if this even works out. You all can duel. You all can duel for points if you want. I'm gonna come up with more ways for you to earn points as well, but we're just going little by little right now. Okay, so this is the beginning of our little guy right here. So that is A number 1. That looks pretty good to me. I can live with this. So I'm going to put the cylinder back in. Make the cylinder a bit wider. Just like that. And then we can grab these cubes, and I think we can just push them down. Will they stretch? Let's do both, just in case. Oh my gosh, you all are actually gonna go nuts. This is actually gonna be the nuttiest chat I've ever done. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to figure out something about how to fix this. Things got kind of crazy real quick here. Is it flattening, or is it just my angle? That should be just fine. Wow. We got some fights going on. Okay, so I'm focused. I'm going to be focused on Blender now. I promise I'm focused. For everybody who wants me to be focused, I promise I'm focused. Okay, so here's what we're doing. I'm going to grab this. We're going to grab all of these modifiers. I'm going to add one more modifier on the end of it, and it's going to mirror based on the cylinder of the Z. Just like that. Perfect. So here's this big, complicated beast that I've made in, honestly, just 15 minutes. That's not that bad. It could be a lot worse, if I'm being perfectly honest. There we go. So, last but not least, we want to add a circle. We will focus with you. I don't think that's true. Somehow I don't think that's true. But that's okay. Nobody's required to focus or anything like that. Alright, so I got my Bezier curve, which I am pronouncing exactly correctly. We all know that I'm pronouncing it correctly. We're going to go ahead and bring this guy to -3. And we're going to extrude out. Can we fill the screen with emotes? I'm sure you can. You're welcome to try. I don't mind that one bit. Okay, so we got that all settled. So here's what I want to do. I want to grab this, and I want to extrude out. So here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to extrude down by 1. There's your little stretchy fish. Let's extrude this way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that. We're going to delete all of this. We're going to delete down here. Although, maybe I don't want to delete down here. Hold on. We're going to do that. There we go. That'll work. Look at this chaos. You guys are just nutty today. I love it. I love how crazy everything is. This is good. This was always kind of the idea. It's only a matter of time until everyone gets mad at me for 3D modeling in the way of the emotes, and I'm kind of here for that. There we go. There we go. Not half bad. You guys have a lot of emotes. Are those global emotes? Where are you getting these things from? Okay, perfect. What the heck? Oh, it's a donut. Okay, so that is the beginnings of my chamber. Pretty easy. We've already got a pretty solid setup here. I might even do the dirty here and give this guy a mirror modifier according to the cylinder and make it Z. And now we've done it. We've made a chamber. Huh. Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Is there anything more that I want to be doing here? You know what? I'll deal with this later. Oh, I gotta fix Streamlabs. Streamlabs is a little aggressive right now. Alright. So let's go ahead and say, what do we want to be doing here? When I think of an astral projection chamber, I think that that is a word that I made up off the top of my head, and I can do whatever I want. But what I really think about is power stones. I think what we're going to want is some power stones. So I'm going to make some little stones that we're going to put on here. And then I'm going to model this, or then I'm going to material this, because I think we're ready for materials already. I kind of think we're like almost done with most of this, despite the fact that I started 2 seconds ago. So maybe I chose the perfect sketch for this crazy stream to get my job done. All right, so we got a 4-point icosphere, which is definitely not efficient. We want a UV sphere. A UV sphere of 28 by 16 is fine. We'll shade you smooth. It's perfectly round. We don't need to worry about anything more than that. And now the question is, how are we going to do this? I think this is easy. Hold on. The question is, am I going to challenge myself, or am I going to actually try and do this like legit? Because I think I'm just going to do it easy. I think if I put like a stone here, right? Like if I do that, right? And then I go U with a mirror modifier against the cylinder X and Y. That doesn't help us. Just Y. Follow your serotonin. I'm just kind of playing because I have a cool idea and we're going to get into some cool stuff. I got some new stuff that we're going to be doing. The most of the crazy stuff is going to be in the noting, not in the actual modeling. I kind of feel like I have been doing nothing but noting for a long time, or nothing but modeling for a long time, and I want to get into some noting stuff. So we're going to do some nodes. Also, it is starting to quake outside a little bit, so if there's a power outage or anything, I apologize, but I think we should be good today. You know, me saying that isn't worth very much because I'm not a meteorologist, but just my belief. I don't know why. Oh gosh, we do have a problem. We do have a problem. Okay, so different idea. Here we go. New idea. We're going to remove this mirror. We're going to delete you. We have you. Okay? Here's the problem. The problem is I can't do an easy mirror because these little bricks aren't set up correctly, which is fine, but I just need to make it work. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call these power stones because I'm original. We're going to put you in. You are a power stone. Oh, I like that emote. What is that? I like that so much. Time to moo? What is that? I love that emote. Okay, so we're going to copy this. We're going to rotate it by 30 degrees. It's not enough. So 90 is our max, 45 is less, and 60 is probably good. 60 is great. I love the dog. Dog's great. Cool, here we go. We're going to do another 60. We've done it. It's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. Copy, paste. We rotate by another 60. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. It's perfect. Oh, we've done it. Oh, we've actually done it. Copy, paste. I don't know how it worked out so perfectly. It shouldn't be this close on the mark, but it is. It's not even getting offset by that much or anything at all. So can't say I'm that upset about it. And we're good. Okay, so that is the power stones done. Wow, that actually looks pretty good. Not even sure. It's like cows on a thimble? What? It looks like nothing I've ever seen before. It looks like cows. It looks like an hourglass, like a top and bottom of an hourglass, and there's a cow for the glass. It looks crazy. Okay, so this is our sketch. This is going to be a weird sketch, I'm going to tell you that. This is going to get weird real quick. Okay, let's go for it. So I want to go to my nodes, and we want to node this guy up. The cylinder is the last thing I want to work on, so I'm not doing the cylinder yet. We're going to start with the power stones. So power stone number 1 is a pearl. Also, anybody have any ideas for the power stones? Please let me know. We're going to do a pearl. We're going to do a ruby. For saph, we're going to do a sapphire. What else do we want? What do we want to see in here? Are we just doing the main, like, rainbows? Or are we doing anything else? Sapphires look a little crazy. Sapphire's gonna be a hard one to make. You know what? Number 4, the one directly across from a pearl, I'm going to make into opal because I've been wanting to make opal for a long time and we have a bunch of extra time, so why are we not just doing this? Like, obviously. Do I have to do a green one and do I have to do a blue or a yellow one? Yeah, emerald makes sense. Let's do an emerald. Emeralds aren't round, though, is my problem. Am I really going to make like a bunch of random little gems? Let's do jade. Let's do jade. Not emerald. Let's do jade. You can make smooth jade, no problem. Okay, and that leaves one more. One more is going to be obsidian. We'll do a little bit of obsidian. Did I give myself way too hard of a job? I think I might have given myself a really hard job. Oh well. If it wasn't me giving myself a hard job, why else would I be on stream right now? Okay, so I've actually given myself a really hard job. Why have I done this? Why am I doing this? Let's start with the stones. So these are going to be stone spacers. We're going to call this material stone. We'll call this maybe mossy stone if we're going to use Minecraft logic. Mossy stone. So mossy stone is very obvious, right? It is a color ramp. It's a color ramp with a Musgrave texture. And then we use our default object coordinate system thing that we like to use. And then we get it really high detail, really low dimension. We've all done this before. You've all seen me do this before. You know how this works. The scale is going to be a little bit smaller, so we'll say 8. Looks good. And then we go gray. We're going to go gray with a little bit of blue. And we'll give it a nice yellowy green sort of beautiful color. The thing about moss is tricky, right? Because moss gets two-toned. Moss looks like this. And a little bit desaturated. Like that's what moss looks like, right? Maybe that one's a little bit desaturated as well. Is that moss? Is that what I think moss looks like? I think that's what I think moss looks like. Ooh, we're actually getting very rainy outside. There is a decent chance I will actually just lose power. So, sorry if that happens. We're going to give this a pretty decent amount of roughness and a pretty low specular. The sheen is probably pretty high. Sheen tint is on the higher end. Clear coat is nothing. Clear coat could be determined by the water, but I don't think I want to do that. And then I think I just want to take this Musgrave and plug it in to make some shapes. And I think we're good to go. I think I don't even want to use a color ramp for this. I think I want it to be bumpy and crazy and weird looking. Is that it? That looks pretty good to me. F's in the chat for the weather, honestly. Can't catch a break around here. Ooh, I like that. F, everyone's bringing out all their emotes today. Let's see if we can't see that one. It's already gone. Everyone brought their A game on the emotes today. So yeah, as a reminder, anybody who did not catch the first part of stream, there is going to be a raffle to determine the speed sketch today. So if your goal is to direct the speed sketch, you need to put up some points. We're playing to win today. Okay, this guy needs to be a lot less saturated, but otherwise, we're looking pretty good. And I might even lower that to make a little bit more of the green. I don't hate it. It looks a little too rough around the edges for me. Maybe it's the blue. Maybe I don't like the blue. I'm going to put a darker color in here. 0.05 with... Oh, that's it. That's it right there. It was raining today while I was on my way to school. Does it not normally rain where you are, or is that a pretty common occurrence? I think that's a good looking rock. I kind of want to do this. No, bad. That's the look right there. Perfect. That's what I want. Cool. And the rocks are done. So we're going to go back to this view just so we can see it kind of practically. Danish weather? What does that mean? What does Danish weather mean? I'm not clued into the Danish cycle of weather. Okay, so now I want to make cracked brick pathing. Correct? Oh, it's just rain? Okay, well that seems normal then. Do you like the rain? Or are we rain haters? Because I like the rain when it doesn't kick my power off. I usually like rain. I am pretty pro-rain. Not to be controversial or anything, but I'm kind of pro-rain. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to break this guy off back here. Can I make this round? Oh, that's bad. Do I want to make this round? This is the real question now. Do I want to make this thing round? The way that I would know to make this round is to put a wave texture on here. With rings, spherical, and cross our fingers that this works. Oh boy, does that not work. Let's not do that. If we do UVs and we up our scale by a lot, that doesn't help us at all. So let's not do that. Hello? Oh, there we go. If we do normals, a normal might actually do it. Ooh. Fancy. It's terrible looking, but it is fancy. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that this is not how we want to do this, and I think I can synthesize a brick texture a little bit better if I just do it manually myself. So I'm going to do this real quick, and we're going to cross our fingers that this works. Check this out. We're going to go rings, spherical. Okay, so we got that part down. Now I need to make the lines that cut through it. You need to unwrap it if you want to use a pattern like that. Oh, I'm going to do this all manually, Simo. Simo, I think it should be kind of clear at this point that I'm a nut job. And that's kind of my thing. Let's see. I have a strategy. I do have a strategy in mind right now. Oh, that just works? Oh, Z is so much better. We're using Z. And then I'm going to go to bands, and we're going to double check that bands doesn't work. I think it will work. That doesn't work at all. Shameful. Shameful display. What I want to do is throw in a mapping node on here, not a displacement node. Please don't do that. I want to throw on a mapping node right here. I want to throw on rings with a Z. Not a Z. I want to throw on rings with a Y. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a 45-degree angle, which did nothing. I don't know why it did nothing. What? Wait, did I just learn something about... I think I just learned something about wave textures that I never understood before. And now my brain kinda hurts. Oh gosh. I didn't think it worked this way. I didn't think it worked this way. Huh. You know what? I think I'm okay with this being like a crazy weird pattern that we're going to use. And then I'm going to try and throw on a brick texture to break it up. But I think we want the brick texture in the front of this. No, not as a color, as a vector. So that doesn't work. But if we take the brick texture and pop it onto the wave texture, and we throw on object coordinates, and we say, please, please, please work, don't go bad. Oh, it doesn't work at all. Okay, so when in doubt, just stop doing everything that you're doing and do something completely else. Because we're going to lose track of everything halfway through the stream, I guarantee it. So I'd rather just not do that today. Because you know me, you know I'm going to get stuck in it, and I'm going to just like lose my mind. We're going to call this Mossy Floor. We all know what I'm capable of. We all know that I'm just going to lose my absolute mind. All right, so let's go ahead and say get rid of you. And we got ourselves a gross looking dingy stone floor. Am I going to try and turn it to tiles later? I think so, yes. How? The sad reality is I'm probably just going to take Simo's advice. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm being resistant on purpose. Hey, thank you for the hydrate. I also don't know if I redeemed your hydrate earlier, so I'm going to take 2 sips right now. Two big sips. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's start with the pearl. So we're going to make a nice little pearl here. Looks like a UFO. Honestly, it's not far from what we're doing. It's just like an Aztec-y UFO. You're pretty spot on. Okay, so should I be using a reference for this? Yeah, I should. I'm not going to, but I should. So we're going to use a little light pink. Tell you what, if I go all the way to pink and I keep going lighter, we'll get the color we want like almost instantly. There we go. That's the color right there. Maybe even a little bit less pink. It does have interesting energy, doesn't it? Okay, this guy needs to be dropped down just a little bit and made bright. And we want more of those like red, pinky sort of colors. So we're going to stick on that end. And then I'm going to come over here and we're going to use our favorite new little guy that we've been working on for a little bit, the layer weight. And I'm going to turn up that blend just a little bit. And then we're going to offset this. Hello? We're going to offset this guy with some texture coordinates because we don't want it to be direct. We want it to be kind of weird. We might even go like this. How am I going to get this to work? I know you want to work. A Fresnel filter really isn't the vibe. I want us to have a little glare on it. No. Pearl is very pretty. Okay, we're going to up that metallic all the way. What's up, HP? How you doing? Oh, already pretty good looking. Now we got to get that little iridescence to work. Oh, you changed your color. How'd you do that? I thought that was on my end. What you been up to, HP? I've seen you've been playing a bit of GTA. You a GTA guy? There we go. That is the look. I need to fix this part, but that is pretty much what a pearl looks like. Magic? You are magic. CQDK, you are magic. You're magic to me. Tell you what, I think what might be a little bit better than this... Oh, what? Hello? What might be a little bit better than this is to throw on a Musgrave texture. Because I think this will kind of play a little bit more with us. Okay, so we're going to do really small scale stuff. No? Huh. Oh. Oh. Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, she's gorgeous. Okay, we need to do some object coordinates, then we're set. I like GTA. I've been playing a lot because there is a new update with the JDM cars. Well, very cool. Happy that you found something that you enjoy. That's kind of the goal in life. Even as an adult, your goal in life is just to find things that make you happy. Money and all that sort of stuff matters, but it doesn't matter that much. Especially once you figure it out. Once you figure money out, it goes a lot further than it did when you were younger. Oh, now you guys are just playing with your colors. Okay, so we're going to want to bring that blend down a little bit, I think. Pretty good. Now I'm going to take this and we're going to lighten him up quite a bit to make the effect a little bit more subtle. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at you guys. So how do we feel about this pearl? 1 to 10, how's the pearl looking? Is that a good pearl? The only thing that I wish was different is I wish this glare right here was the part that, like, got rainbow. Yeah, you gotta have that pearl energy. You gotta have a pearl on your astral projection chamber. It is really nice and shiny. It looks so beautiful. Cool. Well, there's a pearl. Maybe I'll put a little stand for it to slot into the stone, but I kind of just like it being shoved in there. All right, next up, what do we got? We got Opal. Opal's gonna be tough. Gin? What do you mean gin? What does gin mean? Oh, also, I should probably name that texture. This is gonna be called Pearl. Oh, give you Pearl? Oh, yeah, I got you. Here. There you go. Alright, so we're doing Opal. Opal's over here. Wait, Opal's not across from that? Okay, so Jade is now Opal. So we're going to call you Opal, and it's going to be called Opal True. And you're now going to be called Jade. There we go. Perfect. So that is now our Opal. Okay, so what does Opal look like? Opal is insane looking. I'm going to pull up a reference image. Opal. Opal, Opal, Opal. Oh my god, Opal looks so good. Opal is beautiful. I made Opal a long time ago and I didn't know what I was doing. But now I feel pretty confident. I think I can do this. Oh, it's a web P. It's always a web P with these folks. Well, you know what? I have the general idea. I'm not even going to download an image. I'm not even going to download an image. Opal, here we go. We pop in. It's metallic. Opal apparently has a lot of specular because all of them were like super shiny looking. It's also a little bit slicker than a pearl was. I'm going to say no sheen, no clear coat. Actually, clear coat's probably a good call. Okay, Opal. Opal's not a true circle. Jesus took it seriously? I guess he did. If that's your ideology, I guess you're right. I guess you got it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. My brain is geared. I can't wait to crash in like 5 hours. And by 5 hours, I definitely mean during stream, because stream is not going to go on for 5 hours. But I can't wait to crash halfway through this stream. But in the meantime, I think we got it. Okay, so we want like... .75, which should make that a lot more intense. I think that's gonna track. Part of me wants to do more here, but I think this is fine. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Okay, so that's Opal. So here's how we're doing this. I'm going to pop in layer weight. This is going to get weird quick. This is going to get weird really quick. So we got layer weight. Is electives when you choose what you want to do in school? Yeah, an elective is like something that is not required for you to get your degree. But you have to take enough of them to make enough credit to finish school. This is not going to work for just a moment. We're going to make this work in just a moment. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I just lost my mind for a second. Yo! Oh! Oh! Well, I'm choosing, and I see something that is about 3D. You know, you could take 3D. 3D's cool. If you're into it, I mean, you've seen enough of the stream to know whether you like it or not. Oh, it's so good looking. This is not going to look good. No. That's cool, though. This would be good for, like, a virus. This looks so good. It needs different colors. The problem is that the colors are a little bit lackluster. That's the one right there. The only thing that I want to change about this... Oh my god, it looks crazy good. Oh my god, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. Okay. We have to make a few changes. It's not perfect yet. It is kind of a better looking pearl, isn't it? Okay, so here are the two changes that I really need to make to this. One, we're going to put this guy into here and raise our color scheme up quite a bit. Oh, it's nuts looking. It just looks crazy. Holy cow. Let's up that lightness quite a bit, just like this. There we go. And now we want these colors to really blend together, which means I want to start with this color. Now that red is really strong. And the red is one of the least colors that's on here. So I'm going to grab you, and we're going to go to 0.6. And then you're going to also be 0.6. And I think it actually is going to be a smooth to F1. Wow, that just looks crazy. This gives me a really good idea for like an animated short that I could make. I think I might try to make some animations here in a little bit and post something on like YouTube. I've been thinking about it. I may keep making promises. I have way too much on my plate. I shouldn't promise that. But part of me does just want to make things. The artist in me really craves it. Wow, it just looks so crazy good. I love that. Ain't that a mood? Yeah, basically a mood. All right, so we're gonna go like this. This should make things a little bit easier for us to wrap our brain around. Oh, there it is. It's done. It's done. Okay, so now, focus. Focus, 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 focus. Here's what I want to do. This is probably going to fail. I don't think this is going to work. I want to throw a Musgrave on here to try and generate where these patterns know. Oh my gosh. We gotta make a short film. I gotta make a short film here. Saf, let's make a short film together. Honestly, skill level it's a fake it till you make it kind of world. It's a fake it till you make it kind of world. I wouldn't even stress that. Oh. Wow. Okay, we're in a different world right now. We're just in a different world. This is not real anymore. I can't believe you all are watching me lose my mind live on camera. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Okay, I don't know why the top of this is blanking out. This is a world of color. It's definitely what it feels like. Okay, why is that top blanking out? We gotta fix that top. It kind of looks like Lisa Frank or whoever that lady is with the rainbow coloring books. Kind of looks like one of her things. But I gotta say, this is a no-go. We're going back to the original. We're making Opal. This is Opal. This is what Opal looks like. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, so that's our Opal. Pretty much done. Now, here's what we gotta do. Here's what I have to do. Hey, Junie. How you doing? We're gonna go ahead and do this. Pop this guy on down. We're gonna switch back to the regular mode, RGB. And we're gonna go black, hard black, hard black, hard white, hard white. Better now? Junie. Are you flirting? What is that? What does better now mean? There it is. Okay, so we're not doing voting anymore. We have a new system. The new system is we have a rally setup. So if you type hashtag rally, you'll join it. Is rally the right word? My brain is not working anymore. I think I've lost my mind since I've done this. Raffle. Yes, sorry, it's raffle. What I meant to say was raffle. We got a little bit of a raffle going on. Yes, raffle. I don't know why I said rally. All right. I'm probably going to up the amount that you can rally or raffle at one time. But for the time being, we're just testing it out. Okay, we don't want alpha. We want transmission. Whoa. And then we want roughness to match that. This is crazy. No, wait. Sorry, I messed up. This is nuts. This is nuts looking. Is that it? Have I done it? Am I done here? I want to keep working on this. I'm like in love with this. I'm having such a good time. But I think I'm done. I think that's Opal. Look how good it looks. I am so proud of this. I'm so proud of this texture. This is such a good looking texture. Holy cow. This is the best thing I've ever done. No, it's not. The piano might be the best thing I've ever done, but this is good. I'm proud of this guy. Okay, I'm going to stop gushing. We're going to move on to the next one, and we're going to make sure that we fail on the next one. The only thing that I think I want to do real quick, while we're here, while we're stressing all those details, I'm going to grab you and pull you in just a little bit. And we're going to grab you and pull you in just a little bit. So we get a little bit less, and we get a couple of those, like, less good flakes. Like that. Yeah, that'll do. The Wendigo is the best thing you've ever done. The Wendigo is the worst thing I've ever done. By far. There we go. That's it. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. I'm in love with her. Oh, wait. We messed up. Hold on. I understand why it's looking weird now. That needs to be 0.5, 0.4. 0.5. I kind of like those little specks being there, so we're going to keep that. This is 0.65, and this is 0.7. There we go. That's it. That's the final operation. Done. We've done it. Whew. Okay. Here we go. We're going to have a perfect next one. We're going to do it perfect first try. We're not going to think about it. I'm going to do Sapphire. Sapphire is going to be the hardest one for me, I think. Sapphire is pretty tough. So let's see if we can find a round sapphire. Does that exist? I don't think so. Oh boy, Sapphire... Sapphire is not a round gem. Oh no. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted. We found it. Okay, so it's just a blue stone. Let's really think about this. It's just a blue stone with like a cloudy bit inside of it. It's just a cloudy blue stone. And it's very, very transmissive. I think the rest of them are all going to be very transmissive. You want a sapphire engagement ring? That makes perfect sense for you. If you don't get anything other than that, I think you should just like take off to South Korea. Okay, so we're gonna do that one. That's the one I like. That's the beautiful one. So sapphire. Sapphire is transmissive. It's hella shiny. Clearly. The transmission roughness is high. Oh, there we go. Yep. Just like that. Perfect. We've done it. Already we've done it. Clear coat is nothing because it looked like it was only shining from the inside, not the outside. Sheen, who cares? Specular probably matters. Oh, wait. I did a bad thing. Sorry, I have to check this. Does this work in... Hold on, I did a bad thing. We didn't check if our Opal works in cycles. It looks pretty good. It looks a lot better in Eevee. It looks way better in Eevee than it does in cycles. How you convert something from Eevee to cycles, that's an interesting thought. I don't know how you would do that. Maybe there's a guide for that somewhere. I should look that up. Because I'm starting to get more into Eevee, per much to Simo's advice always and forever. But I am starting to get into Eevee. Is metallic going to do anything? Oh, it is going to do stuff. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of metallic because gemstones actually are metallic in principle. That's like where they get their color from. So we're just going to make kind of a metallic-y looking jewel here. Huh, this is tough. This is a tough one. This guy's a tough one. How are we going to do this? Now I got to make this cloudy. The blue is just about right, I'd argue. Oh, there we go. Let's bring that roughness up, and let's bring this roughness down just a little bit. Not quite that much. In fact, transmission roughness is probably where we're going to get our cloudiness from. So, what I'm going to do, we're going to get a little weird here. I'm going to add a Vernoy. Thank you for the hydrate. Very appreciated. We're going to put on a little bit of transmission roughness here. IOR of 1.765. All right. You said that with so much confidence that I have no reason not to believe you. How did you know that? Did you just Google that? How did you know for me to do that? Okay, so we want to smooth to F1 here. Okay, that's pretty much exactly what we want this to look like. But... Wait, what? Hello? Okay, so we want to lower that, but that's pretty much what we're going for. There is a list for material IOR. That's cool. Where is this list? Is it for Blender or is it for like real world objects? Is it on Wikipedia? Where did you get this? Where do you get information like this? Okay, that's kind of what we're going for. Then we're going to drop our scale way down. We're going to throw in a color ramp and I'm going to reverse these guys. So first things first, we reverse these to look like that. And now we make them way more subtle. So 0.5 and 0.3. Pixel and poly. Well, thank you. Very appreciated. Okay, so we want to be closer to white, I think. So white's probably the color for us, and then we'll bring this guy up to match. Oh, and we got some nice little streaky things, but I think that's just because of the reflection that we're using right now. And we want more of the nice. No, you know what? I'm going to keep it like that. Okay, so we got it a little bit cloudy looking. Now we go ahead and pop up to here. And we're going to not do it like that. We're going to go ahead and grab blue for one of the colors and white for the other, and hopefully this tracks. Okay, so now all we got to do is grab you and make you, oh no, make you really cloudy blue. One of you. Calling me just a little confused how this is working. I'm not sure I really understand the shape of this thing. The shape of this is so weird. Should I have just used a Musgrave? I probably should have just used a Musgrave. But I kind of think that's what a sapphire looks like. Let me check my reference image one more time. It's got a lot of dust in it, and I don't want to do dust because I kind of want it to be like pristine, beautiful looking. But the dust might sell it. Let's try dust, because we're not going to put dust on anything else. We might as well try the dust right here. So I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to put on just a little bit of that dust. Like that right there. And we're going to go like this. And I'll go ahead and throw a Musgrave on here and make it really, really dusty. In fact, I might want a noise, but I'm going to do Musgrave because I have more control over a Musgrave. I actually understand how Musgrave works. I don't really understand how noise works. Okay, so now we got it there. Let's go ahead and get the detail high. Let's get the dimension low as per the norm. We're going to scale this guy to all hell. Make a dusty little boy. And then the lachronicity probably matters a little bit. Actually, I think we want less lachronicity. Yeah, just like that. No. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and now we pop on up and we just have little flicks of dust inside here and maybe lower that scale down just a little bit. That's kind of what a sapphire looks like to me. What do you think? How does everybody feel about this little guy? His specular actually can be dropped a lot. All right, what do you want Big Red to do? What does the big red command do? I think I love this sapphire. Yeah, I think I'm cool with the sapphire. I think the sapphire's done. Saph, you're the official sapphire person. What is this? How does this feel to you? Is this a good sapphire? It's got some crazy looks to it. It actually does reflect in a really nice way, the way that bends. Hey, Simo, thank you for the IOR lookup on there. The only difference I think I want to make is maybe go a little bit darker on this. So that we get those flicks really light. This is going to be a little bit better of a sapphire than what we normally do. Not that I've ever made a sapphire before. There we go. I'm going to call it that. That's a little freckled sapphire. Done. Sapphire is done. Now let's do a ruby. Is there such a thing as a smooth ruby? Smooth ruby. Oh, it's beautiful. It's easy. It's just garnet. Oh, but I want to make that. Oh, no. Don't show me this. Don't show me this because I'm getting obsessed with this. It does have big Saph energy for sure. I think I like this guy a lot. If we do transmission, a super high transmission, and then I use a wave, I could make that. Yeah, that's got to be it. We're going to do like an overlay. We're going to do like a double wave overlay with a Musgrave. Okay, here we go. Orange. CQDK, what do you want the big red command to do? You can't just say summon me. What does that mean? Okay, here we go. Ruby time. Also, did I make this sapphire? I did not. Sapphire. Perfect. Now we have a ruby. Rubies are complicated little objects. So it's got clear coat for days, no sheen, IOR, transmission roughness is going to be lighter than the other one. Roughness I kind of want to go nuts with, but we saw that didn't work on the last one. That's actually perfect. Specular to 0, metallic to 0.25 as per the norm. You know what? I'm going to do 0.1. 0.1 will work. Clear coat is high. Clear coat is nothing there. Ooh, I'm going to make an animation out of this. I'm going to make an animation out of this. It's going to be the craziest animation you've ever seen. I have 45 minutes to make this work. I know how I'm going to make this. I know what we're doing today. Okay, I'm going fast. I'm no more messing around. We're going fast now. I'm going to make an animation out of this. It's going to be the coolest thing you've ever seen, I promise. Hail the streamer man. That doesn't help. What do you want it to do? Because you're going to type in big red. What happens? All right, we're doing that. We're going to pop in a wave texture. Nope, sorry, we're not going to do that. We're going to do a texture of a Musgrave. And then we're going to add a mix RGB. This is it. This is it. Tune your brains. Get the brains tuned in. Here's how you make the perfect ruby of your life. You know what? I don't know anything that you're saying, CQDK. Okay, here we go. Here's how we're gonna do this. That looks like that. And now we can take you and pop you down here. Think very hard about how you're doing this. Just think very hard about how you're doing this. You're going to use soft light to get that color where you like it. Or we might want to just go full on divide, subtract to get like crazy things. So we're going to start there. I'm going to up my distortion. We're going to go diagonal. Perfect. The Musgrave now needs to be upped. Can it make a big red ball roll over the screen? That's a veto. That's a no from me. That would be so much work. You know what? I think actually a noise is what we want here. We're going to do a noise texture just like this. Please work. Please work. We're doing a divide on here and the roughness. Why is it doing nothing? Why is it doing literally nothing? What? That is odd. It should be doing something. This is not a very good looking Ruby. Alright, you wanted to say hello streamer man? We can make it say hello streamer man. Kind of a strange request, but I'll take it. I don't mind it. That's sort of what it looks like. This is kind of what it looks like. It's just a little nutty. I think that's going to be the best option for us here, and I'm going to make it really subtle, the effect. But I think that's as good as I can do with this. So now let's just get the color right. You can use it whenever you want. That's fine. That's the whole point of making the commands. I just got to have something that I can actually use, right? It can't be something too crazy. All right, let's make ourselves a nice red and another nice red, and it has a little bit of purple in it. This one is darker, less purple. The purple is more prominent. In fact, this guy right here needs to be like so subtly different that you barely can tell that it's there. So we're gonna do like a 0.37. There we go. I think that's my best attempt at a ruby. The last thing that I'll do is lower the transmission roughness to make it a little bit more like bright and shiny. And we'll up this roughness just a little bit. There we go. That's my ruby. Same IOR as the sapphire. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you. You know, if this guy has clear coat... Whoa. No. Why are there trees in the ruby? Because I have trees in my background. My HDRI is set up with trees. So you're just looking at this in a field. It actually does look really good. It definitely has the look. You want to see the trees? All right, I'll show you the trees. We'll look at the trees for just one moment, and then we're going back. As soon as I figure out where the trees are. I want to say it's in film. Yeah, it's in film. Nothing? Oh, the trees have left. The trees are only in my Eevee presentation, but it doesn't work. So, sorry. Okay, so. How much time do we have? We have 30 minutes, and I got to make this thing work. Whew, we're going. Man, that opal is gorgeous. I'm such a big fan of that opal. Okay. Let's do Jade. Jade is interesting. It's definitely the most different one compared to all of them. So we're looking at some Jade. Jade is gorgeous. Okay, so when I look at this, this to me screams. It screams the top of its lungs. A wave with a saw with a very low scale. Is there a different way that I should do it? The tree's got legs and left, honestly. It's kind of the vibe. Yeah, we're going to try this. Here's the idea. We're going to pop in a color ramp. And it's going to be a 3-tone color ramp with a wave, two waves that bisect one another using a mix RGB. Wow, this is some of the best noting I've done in a long time. I don't know if I just like turned myself on today. That's not the wording I wanted to use. I don't know if I just like got it together today or like what happened, but things are looking pretty good today. We're gonna do a little bit of saw. I like imagining what it would be like if everything got legs and started walking around. All right, can we live in this world for a second? Can you explain this to us? What does that mean? Like, I know what it means, but like, what would happen in your world? What should we expect from a walking leg world? Okay, we're gonna do that. Junie, thank you for the save. That is very, very, very appreciated. Okay, for this, we're going to drop the scale down just a little bit more. We're going to use another saw. This one has got to be a different orientation altogether. We're going to do rings with maybe a spherical. What does spherical do for us? That's perfect. That's actually a really good bisection. And then we get kind of weird up here, and that works for me. What I kind of want to do is up the detail to get this guy feeling a little crazy on that seam right there. And then if we come into here, we pop this guy in. And we do like a multiply. I mean, that's a jade ball, but it's just like there's no articulation anymore. There's probably a war, but all the weapons would probably run away. What a world we've created. What a world you created in like 2 sentences. Okay, so there's weapons that run away during war. What do the weapons go do once they run away? Or the weapons would run towards us. Yeah, that's more of my concern, right? That's what I was kind of getting at. Okay, so I want something like a soft or a linear light to make this look crazy. I might even want to do like a sinusoidal. No, we definitely want a saw. But we want this guy to be the predominant one. We would probably lose. Yeah, I think we'd probably lose given that circumstance. There we go. That is pretty much what I was hoping for right there. So we'll say 1. I'm going to lower the distortion down just a bit. I'm going to say that's Jade. That's Jade. Cool. So here's how we do it. We're going to take this black. The black is going to be, first off, let's find Jade Green. Jade Green is that color right there. It takes up most everything. Now you are this color, but almost white. And then between the two is yellow. Hello? That color right there. That's what Jade looks like in my brain. The only thing that looks a little bit wrong... You know what? This guy's to be darker. The Amazing World of Legs. Hey, this sounds like a webcomic that you would write. So maybe consider writing a little webcomic about the world of legs. Because I could picture that. I could picture you doing that. Okay, we're going to add a hue saturation. Actually, no, I'm going to put it here. And we're actually going to add a really dark one in here. This guy's going to be like mega dark. Like mega dark. I don't love this Jade. Just gonna put that out there. I don't love the way it looks. There's too much of this white. So if you're sitting here thinking, hey, he probably really likes the way this looked. No, I don't. I don't love the way it looks. We're gonna do a wave texture real quick. And this one is going to be a color burn. I think a color burn is going to do it right. Take a look at that. Okay, that's a bit better. Take this up to a 10. Put a color ramp on here. We're going to lose ourselves to this Jade, that's for sure. We're going to absolutely lose ourselves to this Jade. Okay, so that is roughly the pattern that I'm going for. We look at the Jade. Oh gosh, it just looks so crazy. You know what? I think I'm going to put a little streak of brown in here. And I think a streak of brown will get the job done right. So we're going to go like this and grab you. And we're going to throw a little streak of brown. That looks a little closer to the substance. Look at you all. Everyone's getting ready for the raffle. The raffle only has like, I don't know, maybe... It only has like 30 more minutes. Maybe a little bit less than 30 minutes. So you better get your tickets in now while you can. You know what? I just kind of want to take this and give it like a bump. There's only going to be one winner, so only one of you is going to get to determine what we do. I might switch it to 2 winners eventually if I feel like we're doing everything correctly. But for the time being, it's only going to be 1 winner, so only one of you is going to determine what we're doing today. So make it count. This jade is not good. The power, all the ideas of mine you've glossed over to finally be avenged. I'm opening it up to whatever you want. I would like, genuinely, I would really like if you all made it related to this. But I guess there's nothing stopping you. Just gonna put that out there. I guess there's nothing stopping you. This is the closest thing to jade I think I can make. I don't love it. Do I love it? No, I don't love it. She's got her issues. She's been not having a great time lately. Ooh, too crazy. Too crazy. You just want a bird? You don't understand what I'm making? I'm trying to make a piece of jade. But it looks nuts. So we're just going to say that's jade. I give up. That's jade. Done. Next, we have opal, jade, sapphire, ruby, pearl, obsidian. Okay, let's look up a picture of obsidian. I thought I was going to finish stream early today, but actually, I'm pretty proud to say that that's not the case. And I'm really liking what we're doing, so I don't mind doing this at all. Ooh. Obsidian. I think I like the grand scheme of things. What are you trying to make? I was trying to make jade. It was jade. It was bad jade, but it was jade. Okay, so we're going to make some rainbow obsidian. Rainbow obsidian, hate to break it to you, incredibly easy to make. So easy to make. So easy to make. I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say it right now. I'm calling it. This is obsidian. Oh, it's in the title. Look at the title of the stream. It's Astral Projection Room, obviously. You never heard of an Astral Projection Room before? I'm just kidding. I am making like a portal out of water, basically. So I'm going to put water in the middle of here, and it's going to be like a little portal, and you step into it, and you go off into the world. I'm joking. I'm giving everyone a hard time. I'm being a jerk for no reason. I have no reason to be a jerk. I'm just being a jerk. Bird portal. If you want to put a bird going into the portal, that's perfectly okay with me. That can be your suggestion. Okay, so let's do this thing. We're going to do a Musgrave going into a wave with a color ramp. And we're going to use layer weight, not light path, layer weight. to make some crazy looking stuff. So I pop all that in together and I say, hello. I'm going to steal all your fruit Animal Crossing for being a jerk. Honestly? Whoa. Hello? Something tells me that's not required. This is not what I thought would happen. Just gonna put that out there. This is not what I thought was gonna happen. Okay, I have a cool idea. I think I know how to use the layer weight. I gotta figure out how this works first. No, it definitely has to be the other way around. The Musgrave has to go into the wave texture, but how am I going to make this work is the real question. So we're going to take you, we're going to pop you into here, and I'm going to say no, scale. That sort of works. Distortion might be the one. No. So I think it has to be vector. We pop in object coordinates. I grab you and I pull you down. We're going to get you out of the way for now. If I scale this guy up, if I scale that guy up and I scale this guy down. Okay. No, that doesn't work. What am I doing? I've made this happen so many times before, but I can't do it all of a sudden. I think we might want to use smoothing on a Vernoi. You're in and out. Being awake is hard. You doing okay? Did you take some NyQuil or something? We are working on the final one, which is obsidian. That's more along the lines of what I want, but I want to be a little bit more clear with it. Okay, that's basically what I want. If I take this and I make a color ramp, I like obsidian too, yeah. This is more along the lines of what I want. Yes, this will do. This will do. There he is. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Done. Dunzos. Now, the question is, what shape am I going to make with this? Why is nothing changing anything? Ooh. That's it right there. Get kind of nutty with it. And then we up that detail. Like that, and we take the detail and throw it to like 5, and I think that's gonna be just about perfect for us. The only thing that I want to do now is maybe change how random it is. And the scale, make it nice and big. We need more than that. Come on. Come on. Sure, I guess we'll do that. That's fine. So here we go. Here's how I'm going to do it. We need to double check our reference image. It is black, green, purple, and yellow. I'm going to get rid of the green. The green does not look to be like a common color. So we're going to say black, purple, yellow. So 3 of these guys, distribute evenly. The weird function that I just made is going to do the distributing evenly for me anyway, so there's no need to really think about this. So we're going to do like that. I'm going to grab a purple. A nice little weird purple. Why does that look so bad? Also, why is it not smooth? I wish I could up the resolution on this guy. Is there a way to up the texture resolution? Hold on. Now I'm calling into question some new ideology. I think what we want to do is just lower the detail. Maybe something like that. And then we're going to take this yellow and make the yellow way smaller. Okay, this one doesn't look too hot, but I don't exactly know how I would even fix this. This looks a little too difficult to fix. Like if we do that, right? 0.6. How would I fix this? How would I make it not look like that? Huh, weird. Weird, weird, weird. What we're gonna do is make this guy look fairly metallic. We're gonna lower the roughness down quite a bit. Did you max out your raffles? Maybe it's not gonna let you get more raffles, I'm not sure. I did not realize that. The more you know, I guess. I'm still working out all this raffle stuff. We're going to see how this even happens today, because when it announces that the raffle is done, I think it's going to be true chaos. But I'm not against it. I like a little bit of chaos. I hope you feel better too. I want to know what you're feeling though. What's going on? Tell you what, we're gonna grab you, pop you down, and we're going to switch this to be a white, just like that. That should do the distancing on this just a little bit better for us. It does. I wish it wasn't so streaky and gross, but I think we gotta accept it for what it is now. And now I go back to this. It's just kind of ugly looking, isn't it? It's just not very good looking. There we go. That's my really bad looking obsidian. Man, that does look pretty bad. What a shame. I don't know how to fix it. I think that's my best attempt at making it. Honestly, I think this is the best I got. So we're going to say that that's obsidian. We're going to hold our breath. And I'm going to focus on just finishing the sketch, right? We just want to finish before time's up. So let's make some water. This is going to be caustics. This is my first time ever making caustics. I know the general idea, but I am not good at it. So if it ends up looking terrible, I apologize. But I can't say that I'm a pro at doing this. I want to say caustics look like this. I want to say they look like this. So it's about that, and then it's going to be the same color. Light. And then I'm going to go ahead and just go for the pattern, right? So we're going to pop on a wave texture. We're going to do... Honestly, it doesn't matter which way we go, does it? The only thing that I think I want to do is add object dimensions so that way we can make sure that the scaling looks correct on it. So we're going to hit scale real quick, and then we're going to lower this guy down. We probably want a little bit of roughness, maybe? Huh. How the heck do you make a Cossack? The only other way, okay, so let's look at Wind Waker real quick. We're looking at Wind Waker. Right, I'm trying to make this. Off the top of my head, the closest thing that I can even think that looks like that is a Vernoy texture. So let's get rid of you. The only thing that even remotely looks like that to me is a Vernoy. So if I pop in a Vernoy and we go, please, please, please work, and we say smooth to F1, this is tough. This is a tricky one. This is a really tricky one. How am I going to make this work? Oh! We're in. We're in. We can do it. Okay, we're in. We can do this. Oh, we can do this. Okay, so now we just want it to look a little less crazy. We're in. Oh, we're in. Yes, baby. Okay, it's got to be Euclidean. I'm going to grab two of these guys, and I'm going to throw on a... mix RGB, and we're going to do a little weird overlay thing to make sure that we get a double pattern, because it looks like the double pattern is like a requirement for this. So we're going to take you, we're going to do a linear light, because that's been the one that's worked best for me so far. And now we're going to change your scale to be like 5? No, maybe like 2. And instead of linear light, let's do like an add. Come on. Okay, how about a subtract? A pink deer? Is that your suggestion? You want a pink deer? I think I might just stick with one Cossack. Okay, we're just going to stick with one. It's a good idea, but I'm going to stick with one. No? What is pink deer? What does that mean? Okay, so we got water. We're going to throw it into some transmission. We're going to make it really high specular, almost no roughness whatsoever. Why are you... What do you mean pink deer? What does that mean? What was pink deer? What was that about? Oh, there we go. This is it. Right here. We're going to get the tint correct. Letter? I'm not sure I understand. Okay, so I think we're good. I'm looking at the IOR. I think we're not going to use IOR because we're probably not going to use actual transmission. I'm looking at the way the transmission looks. Yeah, we're doing no on the transmission. I kind of want to do no on specular. Maybe we'll do no on specular and yes on transmission. And get that roughness really high. Turn it into like a solid sheet of glass. Maybe drop that roughness down just a little bit. You were looking at a deer skull and you thought pink? It's got your aesthetic on it. Dare I say, I think I like the way this looks. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lower that alpha quite a bit. It's not going to show up too much until we do cycles. But now we got some water. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to put stuff at the top and the bottom of this. But we definitely don't have time. So instead, what I'm going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to grab this guy. What if we did a 4D texture? Is that going to be okay? Yeah, 4D works just fine. And then we can just do our W's. Nope, we don't want that. Never mind. Go back to 3D. How do I want to do this? If I can find where the texture loops, we can do falling water. You can enable alpha in the material settings in alpha, or for Eevee. That's probably in our best interest. Okay, so I'm not going to do a correct loop here. Just telling you that. But I'm going to pop into my 0. We're going to set values here. We're going to go back to animate. We're going to go to 61. And I'm going to set my Z to -20. And I set the wrong one, so we're just going to do that real quick. We're going to go back to animate. We're going to do 0. We're going to set you to 0. Yeah, the Pokemon. What? I hit negative. But I want it to be negative. What? I have no clue why that worked, but honestly, that's a little bit too fast for the water, so we're going to lower the water down a little bit. I'm going to say 5 is fine. And then last but not least, we want to take this, grab it, come over to here, and we're going to use a linear interpolation so it doesn't stop and start like that. So we have a catch, but that's because I didn't check it correctly. So there's that part done. And now there's each of these. So, crucial. The opal is yellow. Like a whitish yellow. Like that color. It's that color. Okay? So we're going to go to animate. We're going to go to 0. I'm going to grab you, and your emission strength is that. Sapphire is obviously going to be the sapphire color. Just right there. And it's going to be 0. We're going to set that keyframe. Then we're going to go to the next one. And you are obviously going to be bright red. And we're going to set you to 0. And you're going to be right there. The pearl, I think we want it to be pink. So we're going to do like a nice bright pink like that. And we're going to set you to 0. This is it. This is it, folks. We have this gross thing that I made that I'm not pleased with, but you know, it is what it is. You're going to be that color, and we're going to make you a 0, and we're going to set it. And then we got some jade, and we're officially done after the jade. Jade looks a lot better when there's literally no detail to it, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. And now I'm going to go to animate. I'm going to hit up my 30. And we're going to grab jade, and jade is going to be given a strength of 10. And we'll hit insert keyframes. You're going to be given a strength of 10. Insert keyframes. Should I just be selecting it from the side menu? Yes, I should. But I'm not going to, because I'm lazy. We're going to give this guy a set of 10. Insert those keyframes. I kind of don't know if I like the red being that pink, if I'm being perfectly honest. I think I might want it to be more like a true red. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then you can be 10. And we set you. Last but not least, we go to 61. And we set him back to 0. Okay. We're going swift, we're going speedy. I don't have to think anymore. I can just do it. We have literally 1 minute. The forbidden jawbreakers, basically. I kind of feel like the raffle should be ending like right now. So if it doesn't end, I'm going to have to end it manually. But last call, if you want to try and beat the buzzer, it is officially your last call. There we go. If I had more time, I would do it so that they go in kind of different orders, like bew, 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 like doing all kinds of weird stuff. But this is fine for the time being. So we got ourselves some glowing little rocks. Now, again, we have an issue. The issue here is all of this needs to be given linear. I hate that it doesn't automatically do linear when you do this. Like, linear should just be the default. Why is linear not the default? Who likes having these weird speedy curves by default? I don't know. It ain't for me, I'll tell you that. I'm sure there's a setting somewhere to change the default. I just don't know what it is. All right. Let's get you linear. Grab you. Make sure you're linear. I don't know where we started, so I'm going to go back to green one more time. And I think we've already done green, but I'm going to do it just in case. Perfect. Okay. So now we have ourselves a little scene. If we go to cycles, it will not render properly. But it's there. I promise it's there. Looks kind of Power Rangers-esque. Now, if I had more time, I really would have made, like, the pit down here, like the pit from Ponyo. Like a beautiful, like, sparkling oasis of color. But, it'll be another time. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into Streamlabs and see what's going on. Why did the poll not go correctly? All right, here we go. Entries are closed. There we go. Let's pick a winner. CQDK, you have won. You had by far the most tickets out of everyone. So what do you want? What do you want to see? What do you want me to make? Please don't make it crazy. Ideally, it's going to match the scene that we just made. So, we're here. And I'm also going to be trying to do your sketch as fast as possible, but I'm also not forcing myself to do it as fast as possible. So if I don't go super, super fast, that's not the goal anymore. That's not really what I'm trying to accomplish right now. I think just doing a good job is really my goal for the time being. There we go. Don't hate that. I like the way that looks. A Russian steppe eagle. Hello? Russian steppe eagle. How the heck am I going to make this? All right, you want to see an eagle? Let's see an eagle. You know, I'm going to make it really clear that we don't do organic forms during the final, but since it's the first one and since it's been chaos, I'll give it a solid try. All right? But you're not going to get something good. Let's just put that out there. Oh god, this is going to be pretty hard, isn't it? I think I want to make it fly. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm going to need it in my time of need right now. All right. Yeah, we're not doing organic forms anymore. I'm gonna auto veto any organic forms after today. So we're gonna have our fun for one day. I mean, it's a beautiful bird. It's just a lot of work. All right, so we're gonna take our sweet time just learning how this works. And I think we do want it to fly. So here we go. We're in. Let's do this thing. What is a fail? No. I'm not doing that. All right, here we go. We're in. We're going to minimum. We're going to head over to here. We got all of this done. And now let's pop in and make ourselves a little eagle. All right, so let's go for this. I'm for sure going to have to edit the rules to all of this, but color this a learning lesson. And I'm not against it. I just know I can't make this bird. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, I know for a fact I cannot make this bird. How would I approach this? I'm kind of thinking we're going to start with the wings. Here's an idea. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to pop in a cube. We're going to pop in like a nice little cube like that. Maybe a little bit too big, just like that. All right, here we go. Actually, the wingtips I think I'm going to bring down a little bit. And I guess we should probably do a mirror edit on this. I don't want to brag. But I think I kind of see it. I think I kind of see how I want to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means I need 5. Redeemed a stretch. Thank you so much. T, how are you feeling? T, are you okay? Are you alive? Are you with us? We're going to take all this. We're going to pop this up a little bit. We're going to grab you, both of you. We're going to do a little proportional thing to make that look like that. We're going to add a mirror modifier on the Y, the Z. Okay, here we go. Focus in. I'm sick but okay. Kind of in and out right now. Okay. Well, you know, you let us know if you need anything, okay? Everyone here loves you very dearly. Okay, here we go. I keep saying here we go, like I'm gonna muster the energy to just do this somehow, but color me not too disappointed with what we're doing right now. Like, this isn't the worst thing I've ever seen. This bird likes to walk. Well, he's not walking today, I'll tell you that. This bird's gonna be flying into a portal, that's for sure. This bird has no idea what's waiting for him as soon as he hits that portal. Your sketch suggestion was going to be a ritual circle, to be honest. That would have been pretty hard as well, not gonna lie. You know, there was a part of me, there was a real part of me that thought that it was only fitting that CQDK got the first raffle win. Somehow that just made a lot of sense to me. CQDK, you've been here for a long time. You've been very charming. Made a lot of sense to me that you won this. I'm not 100% pleased with what I'm doing right now, but it did make a lot of sense that you're winning. That you won it. So, color me not that upset about it. Actually, I want to do this. In fact, let's just go all the way back. Back, all the way. Grab you. We're going to do a little bit of GG to push you that way. GG to push you that way. Oh. I made a change on Friday, but I did so many other changes, I forgot to do it. Hello? Sorry, I forgot to do this. This is what I want to do every stream now. So, fun fact, there you go. Now you can see what I'm doing. If only I had started that earlier. I give simlets on your face. You give me a bird. You give me simlets on my face? What the heck does that mean? Oh, smiles. You know what? You do make me smile, CQDK. Okay, here we go. This is the general idea. We're going to grab you. We're going to pull you back. Like that. I don't know how I'm going to make the feathers. That seems really difficult. I know that you should use like a particle system, but how I'm going to make particle system work like feathers with it all being... I don't know. That's beyond me. I'm not designed for this kind of work. But I gotta say, it's not the worst looking set of wings I've ever made. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and remove our proportion. And now we grab the bottom of this guy and the top of this guy. Flashback to that seagull you made in 5 minutes. Let's not think about that seagull that I made in 5 minutes. You know, there's a low point in everybody's life. I just wish my low point wasn't every week. I wish I didn't have to have a new low point every time I went live. Aside from that, life's pretty good. Can't be that upset. There we go. Okay, so that's the beginnings of an eagle. Oh, Junie. Very cute. Junie's being a sweetheart, everybody. Okay, here's the general idea. Hey, what's the big idea over here? Is kind of the energy we're going for. Hello? Hold on. What the heck is going on? It sounded like somebody was screaming at the top of their lungs. And I look out the window, and somebody is screwing in a piece of wood in the middle of a field. Whatever, I guess. Whatever, I guess. Whatever these peeps are up to, who knows nowadays? These peeps are weird. People who I live near are the craziest, weirdest people I've ever met. Hey! We are currently trying to make this little eagle because CQDK has requested it. And, now this is what I'm dealing with. I think it's important to remove the mirror now. And let's get going on this guy. We'll up that resolution down just a little bit. Say that's roughly eagle-shaped. Look at everyone being so sweet. I'm thinking the back of this thing matters a little bit less. So I'm going to take this, merge you guys together, copy and paste that a couple of times. That's kind of the shape of an eagle, I think. Maybe I should be doing that to this whole thing? I don't know yet. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, specifically a Russian steppe eagle, or eagle. You got your cat on your lap. That is good. For anybody unaware, Debbie's Day is my mother, and she has a cat who really likes to bully her. Really bullies her quite a lot for a cat. Alright, there we go. Down we go. Let's not use proportion on this thing. Yeah, I mean, I manhandle her, so that's all there is to it, right? She can't get to grab you with me if I manhandle her. Alright, let's go ahead and push all that down. And then we'll pop these guys out. Do 2 there, we'll do 2 here. That's not Joe. Looks like Joe. Very similar to Joe in name. Not a Joe. That's okay. It is Joe's sister, though. I don't know if that was secret information. If that was secret information, I apologize for that. Here we go. So we're going to do the tail feathers. They're really small tail feathers. Just like that. Just like that. All the way down. There we go. We'll grab these 2 guys and we'll pop them up just a little bit. I'll just say 0.1 is probably fine. Actually, I'll do 0.12. Hello? 0.12. Your names do look similar. I did think that you two were like a married couple for a long time. That was, like, definitely the first thought that I had when I saw you all. It didn't help that me and Joe were having a conversation about, like, his girlfriend at the time that I was first introduced to you, so it was just a little confusing in that regard. There we go. That is going to be my tail. Now I'm going to want to make legs, the head, and the beak. This is going to be rough. This one's going to be rough. This one's going to be bad. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's give it just a real college try. Just a real shot. What would you change your name to? If you're going to change your name, what would you change it to? If everyone was given a redo on their life, what would you do? Realistically, I would just change my name to Red. It's easy. It's very memorable. Gets the idea across really quick what I'm about. Red is a pretty simple name to wrap your brain around, I would argue. Okay, so the body continues forward. No. Junie out here with the memes. Maybe something with bears? Okay, let's hear it. What's your best bear name? Alright, so we're going to do that all the way down. Rainier. Alright, so fun fact. I was quote-unquote supposed to be a girl when I was born. I was really supposed to be a girl when I was born. And so the name that my parents had picked out for me was Rainier, after Mount Rainier. Oh, and Lexi. Lexi Rainier. Yeah, that was supposed to be my name. I was about to say my last name. I definitely should not say my last name on stream. But yeah, so I was going to be Lexi Rainier when I was born. And then I surprised everybody. And came out with a different part than everybody was expecting. Ursa. I like Ursa. Ursa's very cool. Your name was going to be Reed? Reed is such a good name. I love the name Reed. Reed is such a good name. You missed out. You missed out on being a Reed. Tell you what, we're going to want to extrude in a straight line just like that. We're going to extrude on Y. Hello? Extrude on Y. Y. There we go. Yeah, you missed out big time. You should have gotten Reed. You should have capitalized on Reed. Okay, so that is gonna be our little guy. We're gonna pop his head down a little bit, I think. I kind of also want it to be pretty round, so let's make it a circle for just a moment. Make you into a circle. What is happening? We're gonna merge by distance real quick, because I think we have some missing vertices. We don't. What is happening? Okay, well, let's do the magic now. So we're gonna pop on a subdivision surface of 3. Ah, it looks bad. Thank you for asking me to save. What is happening? Why is it doing this? What is here? What is happening? Why is it not? Oh, there's a line in the middle here. My bad. We can do that. We can do that. You, and we get going. That should do right there. Good bird music? Absolutely. I'm secretly a bird. I was born a bird. I was traded as a child for my human parents, but I was actually a bird when I was born. And I'm sick of pretending like it's not true. So we're all going to come back and we're all going to know the truth of the matter. I've been a bird this whole time. That's why I can whistle so well. Yeah, you've all been asking why can I whistle so well. It's because of that. You got me. Sorry to say it. Okay, so that's not the worst looking bird I've ever seen. It's also not the best looking bird I've ever seen. This is why we shouldn't be doing organic forms. What kind of bird? What do you mean, what kind of bird? Oh, what kind of bird am I? I don't know. What kind of bird do you think I am? You tell me. What am I? I think I want to sketch this. Or, sculpt this. I think I'm going to put a sculpt onto this guy. And we're going to do the feet separately, because the feet look pretty bad. Okay, so sculpting time. Let's do this. We're going to get rid of the subdivision. We're going to put on a multi-res of 3. A condor. I like that. I can get down with the condor. We're going to apply our scale real quick. We're going to go back to sculpt mode. We're going to make sure everything looks normal. It does. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Let's make ourselves a little buddy bird. We're going to need our strength to be a lot higher than that. They are super huge and cool. Am I super huge and cool? Is that my thing? A shoebill? Don't call me a shoebill. I'm not a shoebill. I don't kill my babies. I just don't want any. Shoebills, if nobody knows about shoebills, they are just the scariest birds in the world. They're haunting. Okay, a soul sort. What is a soul sort? Can you explain that to us? What is a soul sort known for? Okay, we're gonna give this guy a bit of a muscly neck. Eagles are always like crazy muscular. They're always like crazy muscular. Like that. I don't want to make him look gross, but he is kind of gonna be a muscle man. Yeah, I know it's a bird. What are you talking about? Can you tell me what kind of bird? Don't say bird. CQDK, sometimes I think you're just mischievous on purpose. Here we go. We're going to do that. Let's average all of these guys out. Oh, I see. I see exactly how we want to do this. We're going to pop that down and make this weird, like, cheek shape that they have. They got this crazy looking cheek. I just Googled a shoebill and you do have that energy. How dare you? I didn't know everyone decided they stopped liking me today. You're a raven? Like, Saf is the raven. For sure, Saf is the raven here. Saf's a raven. Junie's a hummingbird. CQDK, your... Saf is 3 crows. Yes, you're right. Saf is 3 crows. If anything, CQDK, you have the most shoebill energy out of everybody here. A soul sort is a black or brown bird, and it sounds nice and once attacked me. Sounds like me. 10 ravens in a trench coat trying to sneak their way into McDonald's. That sounds about right to me. CQDK is a goose. Oh, I can get down with this. CQDK, you're a goose. Debbie's Day, you are... That's a tough one. CQDK, you are a shoebill. For sure you're a shoebill. This is a weird looking bird. We're all just going to pretend that this is a normal looking bird, okay? Yeah, I don't know what you are. You're tough. You're a tough one. I want to say you're like a flightless bird. I want to say you're like a penguin. What game? Oh, Untitled Goose Game. An emu? I don't think you're an emu. I think you're a penguin. You got big penguin energy. T. You're also very tough. You're also very tough. Also, this bird kind of coming together right now. Like, sorry to be that guy who can make birds all of a sudden, but I made a bird. Because I waddle? You don't waddle? When do you waddle? I don't think I've ever seen you waddle, so I'm going to say you don't waddle. I'm going to say that's a bird right there. That's him. If you say a bird that doesn't fly, the Russian steppe eagle would rather want to walk than fly. Oh, I said you were a hummingbird, Junie. I agreed with hummingbird. I said hummingbird before you said hummingbird. You're for sure a hummingbird. Okay, we're going to round all of this out. Make that look nice and precise. Okay, so who else? T. T. You are a tough one. Same wavelength because I didn't hear you say that. You're good. No worries. T. What the heck is T? T, you kind of have dove energy. I don't know if that's offensive. I don't know if doves are like vanilla birds. You kind of have dove energy. I think that's him. Now we gotta make the beak, and then we're done. You're a kiwi, you just decided? Okay, you've decided that you're a kiwi. I think you're a dove. I think you're like really a dove. Doves are like the most wholesome bird. And you have big wholesome energy. Doves are just white pigeons? Yeah, you. We figured it out. That's you. Okay, so this is my eagle. This is my best attempt at making an eagle. I know he's not good. I did say I didn't want to do organic shapes, and this is what I got, so you get what you get. It's quite a big difference compared to what we were drawing earlier, that's for sure. You accept Dove? Alright, good. I'm glad I can be so pervasive. Or persuasive, sorry. Not pervasive. There we go. We got ourselves a nice buff-looking little dove here. Beryl would love this if only Beryl was here. Beryl missed out. I'm surprised Beryl's not here right now. This stream had Beryl written all over it. There we go. I'm going to say that looks just about perfect for my needs. I don't hate this guy. This guy's not that bad. You can't hate this man. If you showed this to a biologist, they would know immediately what it is. I don't know why I decided a biologist had to be the one to decide what this is, because obviously they would know what it is. If you showed this to anybody, they would know what it was. Okay, we're gonna give them those gross little hawk eyes that they have. All the way back in his skull, like that. Looks like a hornbill? No, he doesn't look like a hornbill. Don't do that to me. I forgot to make myself a collection, so we're gonna call this a steppe eagle. This guy is the steppe eagle. No one is a toucan? I don't think anyone here is a toucan. Who is the most toucan person that shows up in chat? Shoebills are gorgeous. I can't stop looking at them. Okay, well, you're going to love this. The birds from Skyward Sword are based off of shoebills. They do have scary eyes, don't they? Or are you talking about these eyes? Because these eyes are kind of intense as well. There we go. Okay, so we're going to mirror this on the Z of steppe eagle. There he is. The hornbill? Yeah, the hornbill is scary. Okay, so we're going to have to do some quick editing. Wait, what? This is going to end poorly. This is going to end really badly. What am I doing? Don't do this. Okay, so we just made a Star Wars alien. Alright, alright. Look how terrible he looks. What did I do to my boy? I really just want to bring this in a little bit. Okay, we'll go back to sculpt. I'm going to round all of this out, and we're going to shrink him down a little bit, because we're just trying to make a beak. There we go. That's enough room for a beak, I think. That should do just fine. He does have kind of good energy, doesn't he? Now, the beak is, like, fused into the face. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know how to do that. I can't do that. I can barely make a bird, let alone fusing a beak into his, like, face. So, you're going to get what you get. Let's go ahead and give him a little bit of a cube. Pop him forward. Here's how we're going to do this. Shrink that guy down. Bring that guy forward. Think, think, think. Just think for a moment. Just think for a moment. I just realized a platypus just has a square beak. This is just a platypus. Anybody who wants to make a platypus, it's literally just a square beak. It's the like easiest thing that you could ever make. Okay, let's go X-ray on this guy. Pop these guys out just a bit. Pop you down. We're going to grab this little ridge right here and scooch that on up. Scooch that on up just to make a little bridge for the mouth to fit in. And am I going to make a really sharp little thing? You bet I am. Perry the Platypus. So I've never seen that show. I think that show is a little after my time, unfortunately. Now, I say that, Junie's just as old as I am, and I have a feeling Junie is going to come out of the woodwork and be like, I watch that show all the time, in which case I have no excuse. But I also think I was a little too old for that show. Okay, here we go. Merge at center. Pop him down. There we go. That is not the worst thing I've ever seen. I kind of want to put nostrils in it, and I'm going to. Whatever excuse I was going to make, we're not going to have an excuse. We're just going to go for it. It's been fun. Time for dinner. Of course. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you when I catch you. As always. I vaguely remember us watching Phineas and Ferb. Oh, Salt Room. Yes. I gotta figure out what's up with the Salt Room before I give you any sort of confirmation. It's just been a crazy weekend. But I will look into the Salt Room. Don't you worry. I don't remember watching Phineas and Ferb. I feel like Phineas and Ferb came after our time. Okay, so here is the way that I'm going to do this. The mouth goes like this. It fits nice and neat into there. Just like that. Very nice and neat. Let's go ahead and sculpt this guy on down. Thank you for redeeming a hydrate for me. Here we go. Oh, there he is. That's my pretty boy. That's the beautiful boy I've been looking for my whole life. Oh my gosh, look at him. Look how gorgeous he looks. Wow, he looks so good. Okay, this is it. Right here. We're going to flatten this face right there. It looks kind of bug-like, and I don't know why that is. That makes it look less bug-like. That's not a bad bird. That's not a bad-looking bird. This is by far the best bird I've ever made. Phineas and Ferb came out in 2007. I don't know what your time is. Okay, so 2007, I was... Yeah, that was 8th grade for me. I'm going to say I don't remember watching Phineas and Ferb ever. I think I watched a little bit of Phineas and Ferb on YouTube after, like, I was an adult, and I watched, like, you know, a joke or whatever. I didn't watch, like, the show. I have no memory of Phineas and Ferb whatsoever. Are we accepting this guy? This guy, I think we're done. I think I'm done. I think he's done. I think he looks so good. Oh, wait, I want to give him nostrils. We want to give him nostrils. Look at his base form. Oh, he's great. I love this man. This man's so good. Okay, so let's give him nostrils. He's beauty, he's grace, and he's a big disgrace. All right, I'm ready to go for it. It has hieroglyph energy. Hieroglyph. Hieroglyph? What is a hieroglyph? There's griffins. Hippogriff. Hippogriff. Hippogriff was the word. Yes, he does have hippogriff energy. Oh, hieroglyphics. Sorry, I was one-track brain on that one. I was too busy thinking about my own little world. He does have hippogriff energy, though. Don't call me a himbo. I ain't no himbo. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pop this guy on back to here. Give it a nice little divot right there. That looks pretty good to me. Oh, looks like everyone agrees. Look at that. Look at that. By George, he's done it. There, he's done it. He's done it. He's going crazy. By George, he's done it. We're going to go ahead and throw on an auto smooth on here and say that we're just about done. Making me dizzy? Sorry. Sorry, Saf. I just had a little bit of fun for a moment. I'm pretty proud of myself. I feel pretty proud about this. So, let's go ahead and give him some nice black eyes. Eagle eyes. Oh, yes. Eagle Eye. Anybody remember that movie with Shia LaBeouf? That movie is actually really good. That movie's actually fantastic. F's in chat for Equilibrium? Nah, you don't need it. I watched it on flights back from Ukraine back in the day. When did you go to the Ukraine? I don't remember this. All right, we'll do a little 3 right there. 2009, okay. So after Phineas and Ferb came out is what we've confirmed. This is the best bird I've ever made. I can't believe what's happening today. Bird beak. Got a little bit of a bird beak. It's got a little bit of roughness. It's got a little bit of clear coat. The clear coat can't be all the way. It does indeed have sheen. The sheen is not super crazy. Did the bird just blink? I don't think the bird blinked. That sounds amazing. Stream is haunted? Honestly, the stream has been haunted since day one. Okay, so here we go. We're going to throw on a color ramp. You swear you saw him blink. Well, he's a still image, so he can't blink. But we're going to get really close in case he decides he wants to. So, if he blinks at any point here, you'll see it. we go. There we go. That should be the correct color profile for us. Excuse me. And now should be a pretty easy task of just tossing on a gradient and following our curves. He definitely didn't blink. You're okay. Don't worry. Everyone here is okay. There's no blinking birds. It's okay. Your worst nightmare is not true. Birds cannot blink. I know that's your biggest fear in the world, but rest assured, birds cannot blink. They're not able to. Okay, so we're going to push this one way or another. There it is. If I take that and go like that. Actually, that doesn't matter at all. What am I doing? Do a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Look at him. I'm definitely not working for the birds. Let's not quote me on this one, okay? I don't work for the birds. I work for my own boss, which is me, because I am a boss of something, I guess, myself. Also, he's a very angry boy, so I'm going to give him angriness right now. We're going to make him kind of angry. There we go. Get the Kingdom Hearts music going. If only my mom was still here, I could say, Mom, get the Kingdom Hearts music going. But she's not, so I can't say that. So I'm not going to say that. Red is a bird in disguise. It's canon. I mean, it is what it is. No. I only would have said that if my mom was here. She wasn't here, though, so I didn't say it. There we go. We got a really angry boy charging into his prey. Oh, God, it's so good looking. This is... How is this such a good bird? You know what? I'm just going to leave the bird on screen for a long time. Bird just stays on screen. All right, now this is the part I'm dreading the most. Exactly what I'd expect from somebody who would murder his dearest friend in cold blood and Among Us. Honestly, the idea that I earned your trust for the first couple of rounds and then totally destroyed you was great. All right, let's do some bird patterns. I am very scared of doing this. This one is gonna be rough. It's gonna be me, as whoever says. It's not hard to earn my trust when I'm sauced. I really like the use of the word sauce there. Okay, I think I actually know how to do this bird. Dare I attempt to make the world's most perfect bird you've ever seen? I think I can actually make the world's most perfect bird. Yep, there he is. Now we drop that scale down quite a bit. And we push him forward like that. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to add a little bit of distortion. Like that. We're going to rough him up pretty strong. We're going to add a bunch of detail. And now we're going to go crazy on the distortion until we get something we like. I was one more martini away from singing Ariana Grande and rolling on the ground. I'm going to say that I'm glad it didn't go that far. There we go. That's about what I was hoping to do with that. So that's bird number 1. That's our first bird. Now the second bird is going to go like this. And we're going to throw on a gradient. Texture gradient. Quadratic sphere. And we're going to do 3 colors on this quadratic sphere. And I'm going to put these guys together and we're going to get exactly what we want. So here's the thought. We're going to put on a quadratic sphere. Okay, I'm going to... Where is it? Why is it so small? Why is it so small? Huh. Oh, because it's on 0. I understand. There we go. Much better. So we got to take you and move you forward. You watched the Animal Crossing movie. I have indeed watched the Animal Crossing movie. It's pretty lovely. It's kind of a great time. Everybody on Earth should watch that movie. It is kind of a great time. It is adorable. There is an Animal Crossing movie, and it is quite lovely. It is really something. We might have to do a movie night for the Animal Crossing movie sometime. Why can't I make this thing look clear? Let's do just regular spherical. Why is this happening? 0.01. Right, what's this going to do? That's a big old please from Saf. 0.05. There we go. There he is. There it is. Perfect. We got him. Folks, we've got him. Just like that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. We're going to pop ourselves in a guy up here. And we're going to grab 3 of these colors real quick. So the black is a dark brown. The middle color is going to be this white tannish color. And this color is going to be a nice, strong, tanny brown. And they have a good amount of, like, separation between them. There we go. That's basically how I want to do that, I think. And then I want to take both these guys and merge them together. So we're going to take our colors. We're going to do hue saturation. We're going to throw in some value here. The one thing that's missing here is I think it's a little too stubborn looking. There we go. Now, this is definitely my least favorite part of this bird, but this is gonna have to be for the bird. You know what? That's an okay bird. Does he look anything like his counterpart? No, the proportions are way off. Can I fix that? I think I can fix that. Here's how I'm going to fix this. We're going to go into edit mode. We're going to grab you. We're going to turn on proportion. We're going to go tall. Only the tail needs to be tall, like that. And then we can grab this and mirror on the Z. Perfect, that's gonna work. There we go. Oh wait, problem. We have a problem. Folks, we have a problem. I didn't grab both sides. There we go. All right, he's a done deal. We disturbed the wing just a little bit here, so we're just gonna smooth that out, and then I think we're done. Dunzos. Where is his leggies at? Okay, you will have leggies. You have 3 minutes for legs. I don't want to do this. Okay, three minutes for legs, sure. 3 minutes for legs. We can do 3 minutes for legs. They come down like this. Comes back and back and back, right? So what we're gonna do is grab you and go back. Turn off this, get rid of that. You, just like that. Go like this. And then we're gonna take you and make you large. Divide you 2 times. Divide that 1 time. And then we extrude there and repeat and repeat. Bring you down, bring you down. Down, repeat, repeat. And then we go knuckle, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, GG on up. Grab the end of this guy. Repeat, repeat. And then we grab the top little portion of this guy and poke him on up. GG on up. Just like that. We take you and we GG you on up. There we go. That's about as good as I can expect that to be. We're going to grab that whole thing and we're going to throw on a subdivision. What else are we going to do, obviously? Okay. And now I push him on up to here. He's got like gross, almost like human toes, which I don't love. He looks so good. Well, thank you. The legs aren't that great, but I did just spend about 3 seconds making them. The one thing that I think I would make a change on is this. I think this will go a long way to make it look a little bit better. You know what? I'll just keep the toes like that. That's fine. Oh, it actually looks a lot worse. Nope, we're not going to do that. That looks disturbing. The only difference that I really would like to see is maybe that. Oh, don't make me do this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Amazing what sculpting can do. I need to sculpt more often. So I set aside time to sculpt later this week, and I really got to get better at the sculpting process. You showed up at the last minute as per the norm, but honestly, that's what you're known for, and that's what we like. We're currently finishing up CQDK's Step Eagle. This is a weirdo Step Eagle that we've been working on, and honestly, it's not that bad. I gotta say, I'm kind of pleased with it. This is definitely not the worst sketch I've ever done. Okay, you know what? And I'm gonna be just the worst. You know what? I kind of liked it like that. This is fine. I just want like a snake hook. There we go. Honestly, that's not terrible. That's not bad. It looks like a little gremlin leg. Okay, so I'm just going to be the first person to say this. I feel like I've had a lot of moments recently where I've been like, I don't know if I'm doing too hot. I don't know if I'm doing too good. I'm having some trouble with stream, blah, 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 whatever. Not today. Not today. Today's been the day. He's got like rat legs. Ugh. Oh, he's disgusting. Hey, thank you for the hype. That is very appreciated. They do look like rat feet. Oh, just look at our boy. Okay, well, I'm 3 minutes over time now, so we're going to call it, because the idea was I was supposed to finish as quick as possible, but I was just having too much fun. So we're going to go back to our nodes, and we're going to pop on the beak, I believe. Yeah, the beak is perfectly fine. Who cares? Okay, we're doing a duel. Oh yeah, there's new commands and everything. Mr. Six, a little bit has changed over the weekend. Mr. Six won. Easy as that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and finish our shot, okay? So we got ourselves an eagle. What are they? We got a beak, and we got some leggies. We're going to take our bird. We're going to make sure everything else is visible. But we want just our bird, and the bird is going to go down into our little setup here. So that's about how big a bird should be in this thing. Maybe a little bit bigger. He's a big bird. All right, there is the finished scene for now. So we got a bird inside of an astral projection portal. We've done it. We've made a crazy looking scene today. I'm going to go ahead and render this guy out, I think. I'm going to finish a little bit, and then I'm going to render him out, and we're gonna see how it looks. So I'll be back in, I don't know. I'll post this maybe in a couple hours. But what I want to do, I also have to I have to pee so bad right now. It snuck up on me in the last minute. So just know that I have to pee real bad and I'm resisting really bad. But we're almost there. Give me one moment. Okay, So we're going to pop this guy on back. You love this? Well, thank you. We're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to do a little bit of this. GY. There we go. We're going to do a little bit of RZ to give it the angle that we like, and a little bit of RY to give it that dramatic feel. There we go. There we go. So that's going to be the vibe. So the only thing that I would add is I think I'm going to take the water and we're going to make the water even more transparent. Pretty transparent. Because I want you to be able to see the bird pretty well. That's it. So that's the scene for the day. It's been a cool one. It's been a really cool one. So I gotta say, I'm pretty pleased. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say peace out on stream today. I will be back. Bird up. We got an Eric Andre fan. So I'll be back on Wednesday, and we'll hope that things go even smoother than they did today, which honestly wasn't that bad. So catch you on Wednesday. Ciao.